Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga. We're hanging out with the dragons. We're going to go to the Seeker Stronghold because we are going to progress the story today. So, we know the grig org has been attacked. We know Gash is in control of the Seekers, and Edge really isn't, an idiot. He knows he's being kept around for purposes. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we are going to talk to Zadok, the librarian. He's going to give us some more information. Yeah, Gash told us about the towers. Sounds crazy. I understand your skepticism. It's also written that your dragon has the ability to destroy the towers. Okay, so that's really why they're keeping us around. That's why we've been watching you since you found the dragon. Towers are located all over the world. Destroy them all would take centuries. Okay, that's not realistic. We discovered her true purpose. Okay, I assume they're talking about Azel. She must find the path to Sestrin. It's our only chance. So, Sestrin is also ancient. Astral passages beyond our world that connects the towers. So it's basically like an astral ethernet for the towers. And if we destroy it, we can, I guess, systematically destroy the towers together. It sounds a little movie plot-ish of destroy this network and they all, like, the Deus Ex Machina of the Chitauri or the Skrulls from Avengers. Like, oh, well, you kill one, or you kill the ship, and they all go derp limp. And that's... Get another cutscene. There's a surprising number of cutscenes toward the end of the game. Like, we got very few of them leading up to this point, but now it's just one after another. Alright, she's a little freaked out, so... Having a nightmare? And again, she doesn't... I don't know. Well, I mean, at this point, Edge is like, oh, you're acting like you've never had a dream before. Like, is this surprising to you at all? Obviously, she's not normal. Alright, so... For some odd reason, Gash is just being kind of a dick. He's like, yeah, it's... Kramen's dead because of you. Not really. Kramen's dead because the Emperor shot him with a gun. Several times. Alright, so obviously something's about to happen. Something bad. But, I need to be alone. Yeah. I would have corrected Gash here. Like, it's not your fault, it's the Empire's. Hey! No. I could have swore we introduced ourselves to her at one point. Or I guess she just referred to us as the other Dragon Rider. So, either way, we've now formally introduced ourselves. But yeah, I would have corrected Gash. No, your monsters didn't kill Kramen. They just ate Kramen. The Emperor killed Kramen. Very Darth Vader style. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Except, you know, Vader was still kind of a good guy at the end and killed by his actions. Kramen just got shot. Granted, he did try to take out the Emperor, so I mean, I'm gonna stick with the Vader analogy. It's close. And the grig org is just infested. Someone call an exterminator. It's out of control and it's destroying it. It's just a flying ball of death. And we just got shot. Can I count on you? Isn't that why you can't? See, like I said, Edge knows that, you know, he's being kept here for a purpose. And that purpose is to be their weapon. He knows this. At this point, though, what else is he to do? Like, he got his revenge, technically. Kramen's dead. The Emperor is dead. Now, all that's left of the Empire is their infested mega weapon that's, you know, on the loose. Alright, so we can actually just leave here. We don't need to do anything else here. So we're gonna go to the world map, and we're gonna go to the new place, which is the Forest of Zoah. Now, this place is huge, and cumbersome, and frustrating and annoying. But it is also probably the single largest dungeon in terms of space. You'll see what I mean. It is a huge expanse. Grig Org's horror ends here. Say that 5 times fast. As you can see, the Grig Org is now just it is infested. That is what it's going to be. We can see it off in the distance, and we can try to make our way to it. But as you see, there are these weird floaty things here. The hell are these things? Well, these things are not fun. And I'm going to get into a fight with one to show you just how not fun they are. Because there's only so much we can do with it. So, it takes a lot of exploration of this area. And as we can see, we've got Lazara. You know, they're back. And they are just as not a threat as they have been, especially with my brand new gun. And the fact that I'm actually over-leveled. Like, I probably shouldn't be this level coming in here, but I am. So, you know, whatever works. And more Lazara. We're just gonna continue, to shoot these things. Alright, you're the one in charge, and you die, and now nothing will get in my way. Because you guys just collapse like a flan in a cupboard. And then we get this thing, Arengata. It's a mini-boss that we can't kill. It's just reflective of everything. Its spine is reflective. We could go to the other side, and it's going to do the same thing. So, like, I can do damage to it by using a berserk, but I don't have enough. Like, I don't have enough time to build up berserks to kill it. It's just not possible. And we will take 1,280 points of damage when it uses its tornado. And it basically just blows us back out to the map, saying, hey, there's no way to kill these things. What do we do? And I believe the tornado will actually blow us to another No? I thought it would blow us to another section of the map. So, as you can see, that is one really long map. But the key to this place is this. we can go underneath the forest canopy. However, the downside is underneath the forest canopy is on fire. So it becomes kind of a pain in the ass. But we can also get treasures. So this is where all the treasure chests for this place are going to be located. So there is also a save point here. And I was worried that this place was going to screw up my recording, given the fact how my system really doesn't seem to like... Oh, hey, what are you? You're new. I don't remember what you are. I'm gonna follow you, because I'm curious. I can't do anything with you. I can't target you. I can't run into you. Okay, I don't know. Alright, so what we see here are basically the base of the Arngata. And if we access the shield around it, it withers and dies. So that's how we kill those things. But I wanted to get into a fight with it, so it was on my collection data. I don't know if that counts, because I have not actually beaten one. And then there are a lot of pathways through this place, so it's all very linear, but you're going to have to backtrack to get to certain places. And I want to make sure I get all of the treasure chests here, because 2D units are here, and those are really the important things. Everything else is just kind of eh, but I want to get all of the available units. So, because once I get to that point, I might change up the game a little bit. What I was expecting to do, I might. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give away too much. So, I mean, I know giving away too much is kind of superfluous considering I've already done a Let's Play of this, so you could just go back and see what I did before, but for first-time viewers watching it in better quality, I don't want to spoil all of the surprises. Because I know how much that sucks, having things spoiled for you. I had a friend who really got to me when it came to Shining Force. First time when I picked up Shining Force 2, a friend of mine also had a Genesis and picked it up like a week after I got it because I wouldn't stop raving about it. I mean, you know, I guess that's a good thing, but it was one of he had a lot more time to play than I did, and as a result, he was able to get farther in the game than I was, and he would just ruin things for me. He'd be like, oh yeah, when you get into this fight, this happens, and you find out that so-and-so is really... I'm like, no, shut up, nope. And it almost killed the game for me. It almost did. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But when I get to that point, I will, I'll show you the changes that I'm planning on doing, just for, shits and giggles. So, alright, so we're taking out a bunch of these things, and where have I gone? Alright, I've pretty much gone everywhere I can go, so I'm on the last available path here. It's these things again. I really do not remember what those things are, why they're here, or anything like that. It's a little freaky that there's just things flying through a burning canopy. I'm a little weirded out by it, but you know, whatever. You know, so you're just gonna slithering around on the forest floor. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird to me, but so picking up everything that I can get. Making sure I go the right directions there, and that's the thing. Just hang out under the canopy. That's really all you need to do. Is everything important is under the canopy here. Especially all of these break targets. I didn't realize there were this many break targets. But there seems to be. So, you know, and that's one thing I don't like about is all the branches that are just inconveniently in the way. Berserk Metis. Alright. I'm still missing an extra class berserk. I gotta figure out what I'm missing and where it is, so that I can get that. Alright, where also am I going? Oh, was there more back there? Looks like there may have been more back here, so let's go back here. Because I still got a lot of time, and we're gonna be spending a lot of time here in the forest. So it's not like we're in any sort of a rush. So, alright, where am I? Oh, okay. So that basically just goes around. I gotta go back, but okay. Also kind of wondering why I haven't run into any sort of a map icon, you know? One of the area map generator thingies. Which kind of makes you wonder where, like, who mapped these areas and then put it, you know, in one of these devices, and why can you only get one of them? Alright, and D Unit 10. So I've got all the D units that I need to get. Is that everywhere I can go here, or... No, there's still... Both of these pathways go different directions, so... We're gonna keep exploring for just a minute longer. We got time, Oh, I can't go here yet. Okay. What's behind door number 1, Johnny? We will find out later. That's important. I remember where that is. And does it show up on the map as something weird and unique? Yeah, it kind of does. So, good to know. Now we'll keep going down here, and another one of these tree thingies to kill. Just gotta kill all of those. I do kind of want to try to kill one on screen to show you what will happen, but it's really not worth it, so... Alright, where is the way out? Okay, it's still a little farther up. Because that's part of the problem, is some of the walls are semi-transparent, so you can kind of see through them. It's like, I kind of know where I'm going, but then I really don't. When it comes to, you know, all of the layering effects, like the fire in front of us, the fire falling, and then the direction of where I'm supposed to go. Alright, so there's a way out. We don't want to take that just yet. Because there's more to this that we need to go explore. So there's one pathway out there. I think this way is another path out, now that I'm thinking about it, but doesn't matter. If we find both of them, it's fine. Because we're going to need to take both. Alright, we're making sure that's not a... I feel like I'm playing Shining the Holy Ark again. I'm in a forest with a whole bunch of one-way directions. Alright, so that's been taken out. Alright, so this is... I thought I was already on the new path, but apparently not. Alright, so just kinda hanging out. I think this is another... Okay, there's another tree. I thought this was an exit. That might be. There's a break target. What do we got here? Elix Maxis. Okay. We are Maxist Elixired. I really, again, I have a list of all the treasures that are available here, but really the only two things that I was caring about were the D units. Alright, and another way out. So yeah, we've basically gone everywhere that we can go. Let's go back out to the top and see what we can see. Where are we is the question. Alright. Okay, so I have an idea of where we are on the map. So we've been all over the place, and that basically took us... So the maps kind of coincide. So if we go back in, and we can see that there's still those creepy things around us, and the grig orig is behind us? It should be in front of us, but... So if we look at the map, this one and that one, you can see that they're kind of on a, similar plane as the exits on the top. So if we use that one, we'll come up, in the middle. So that's actually the one we'll want to use. But for now, I'm going to go and end this episode here, and I will see you guys in the next installment where we'll continue on the village of Zoah, or not the village of Zoah, the forest of Zoah, that is currently on fire. So yeah, till then, later everyone.